bringing you the latest news around the world. This is MADALO for Live War Patrol. In the headline, China is scared by massive nuclear power explosion. About 1 million Chinese are feared to be exposed to radiation. The largest nuclear power plant of China, located within the province of Guangdong, exploded early in this morning. Residents of the industrial city of Shenzhen were awakened past 5 o'clock by the loud explosion of the Diabei nuclear power plant. The Sen plant is considered as China's largest and is believed to be the world's second largest after Kazminov in Vladivostok, Russia. Just into its third year of operation, experts are puzzled as to what could have caused the explosion. The plant is among the 17 nuclear installations operating in China, which uses one of the latest technological advances. Initial statement released by China National Nuclear Corporation or CNNC, the owner and operator of the ill-fated plant, said, a mechanical manufacturing and fusion plant reactor number 3 may have caused the explosion. Authorities are still in the process of determining and verifying the number of possible casualties, as there are estimated 300 employees reporting on duty within the compound of Diabei nuclear complex when the explosion happened. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping ordered a 75-kilometer radius total close down. Security is heightened with both inland and along coastal town. Correspondent Bahataha has the story. Due to the extent of the explosion and the possible expanses of damage which may be brought by radiation exposure, Chinese President Xi Jinping immediately ordered for a 75 radius total close down of Guangdong province and other neighboring areas. Within an hour after the explosion, additional police and military forces were dispatched in the area to secure all possible entrance and exit points all over Guangdong. Moving out from and going into the province is not totally suspended. As of press time, only authorized experts wearing anti-radiation gears are allowed limited entry and access to the city of Shenzhen to avoid hazard and radioactive contamination. This is Bahataha, your live war patrol. The explosion is presently the worst in Chinese nuclear history. 5 provinces are under level 4 radiation explosion advisory. More of this after this break. And now we're back. The explosion is presently the worst Chinese nuclear history. 5 provinces are under level 4 radiation explosion advisory. More of this form, correspondent Mario Reed. According to the National Nuclear Safety Administration, or NNSA, the disaster in Diabei could be the worst in all of Chinese nuclear program history. Apprehension are raised that about 1 million Chinese from the province of Guangdong and nearby provinces shall be subjected to radiation exposure. Within an hour after the explosion, the NNSA released radiation explosion alert level 4 advisory covering the provinces of Fujian, Shaanxi, Hunan, Guangzhou, and Guangxi. Under this advisory, residents are strongly encouraged to take extra precautionary measures against exposure to radioactive materials and not to go out without wearing protective gears. Experts believe the lingering and debilitating effects of radiation could take as long as 75 harrowing years. This is Mario Rio, your live war patrol. As Chinese is reeling from the tragic explosion, the United Nations is calling for cooperation. Bahataha is back with the story. Stunned by the expanse of the damages and the impending threats posed by the tragic Diabei nuclear plant explosion, the United Nations has expressed deep concern and calls for cooperation. In an official statement released by the Office of the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, the agency is calling for cooperation from among countries with nuclear programs to extend and any possible help to China in giving relief and solution for the possible threats being posed by the tragedy. The statement also encourages the people of China to take a stronger resolve in facing the tragic incidents that has taken their country by surprise.